In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse Season 4.
Hi guys!
We've arrived.
Welcome back to the auction. You guys know the deal? The Venus flytrap is now at 12 seeds.
12? Talk about a bargain. I can be free.
Wow.
No more dice. No more dice. Dice is gone.
The plan is we're gonna try and get Seth.
Oh, okay.
Are you down for that?
Yeah, I may have told Seth that I wouldn't vote for him, but that was just kind of like because we had a conversation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I am doing what y'all do. So,
Okay.
if you would like, if you think that's the best bet.
Seth, I think.
Okay.
So it was me, Ross, and Kim that kind of formulated this, and then we got Ruby into it. So Ross's thinking was, it seems like the one that's going to cost the least waves is Seth. He also put himself up.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew that. Got it.
Yes, he volunteered himself. So take him out now while we have a chance, and we likely have the numbers. Personally, Ava scares me.
Yes, agreed.
Because personally, it's Seth and Ava. Either one could go, personally.
Yeah,
Vindictively, Seth. Strategically, probably should be Ava, but...
No, yeah, I'm saying.
So, but we're kind of counting on potentially one of them trying to uproot themselves. I don't think Kelby's going to.
Okay.
So if Seth uproots himself, she's gone.
Ava's going.
And
Okay.
if she uproots herself, he's gone.
Okay, sounds good.
No, yeah, I was looking for you to do that.
Hello?
But it's okay.
I'm so sorry.
No,
In that case,
I didn't moose you, so it's okay.
you didn't. But I thought that if I did this, that meant the plan changed,
Oh.
and that you weren't going.
Maybe you said that. I
We're-
think changing was... Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Oh
Here.
wait, how many did you give me? This is definitely yours because I didn't have that.
3? Yeah, 3. Okay. How many do you have?
4.
Hell yeah.
Are you gonna uproot?
I don't want to.
We need to talk about who the voters are.
Yeah, do you want to bring them in?
Yes,
You trust
I do.
them?
I do.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah. So he just asked me if I was going to uproot. I really don't want to use my seeds.
That's fine. So who do you think you're gonna block? Let's find out who's voting.
Okay.
So
Gavin,
Gavin,
You.
me,
Kim,
Kim,
JM,
JM,
and
Anthony.
Anthony. Like, how good are my odds? Like, on a real level. Like, I want y'all to be honest.
Who the hell is?
Me, Seth, and Ava.
I want Ava to go here. Full transparency, I think it's time for her to go. After her little blunder with the nominations, she kind of made me mad. You're not getting my vote no matter what. The other two are just bigger targets to me.
I think one of them's gonna uproot. They can't both uproot is the good part.
And I'm not going to go against them.
And then if you block, so you're definitely gonna vote to keep her. There's gonna be 2 people. You're definitely gonna vote to keep.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
already
means
majority.
that means that we have 2 out of 3, and we just have to worry about banked votes.
Well,
Okay, so who should we block?
Keep Kim. We keep Kim because I'm gonna tell Kim her ass was almost on the block, if not for her stepping up.
yeah.
Yeah, and Kim does have banked votes.
Kim has 2.
Yeah.
We tell Kim
She has to use
she
one.
needs to keep you, and she should probably use one of her banked votes.
Okay.
And that means we have
So,
1, 2, 3,
question.
4 for you. Would Anthony vote you out or not?
I don't know, but I don't want to give him a bank.
See, that's the thing. I don't want to. It's a problem. Do we risk giving a bank vote this late in the game, or do we?
I think Anthony would win. I don't know how
In your
close he is
favor?
to Ava. Yeah. Oh.
How would you feel about using one of your banked votes to keep her in?
Oh, absolutely.
Um,
Yeah.
So this is
Right now.
2 votes here.
3.
If we block it, there are 2 votes.
Okay.
I think we need to block one of y'all's votes,
Mm-hmm.
so we aren't giving it to them.
Yeah.
More importantly.
Okay.
So what if? What if?
What if we block? Oh wait,
What
no.
if you give your banked vote to Gavin? Gavin can then, and then we block you, but so you're giving one up, but you're getting nothing.
Hey, why don't we block her? She already has 2. That way she's used 2, but then she still has 1.
So the net effect is -1.
Yeah.
Are you okay? I mean, if you're okay with that.
To keep you in.
So it would be you give Gavin your 2 banked votes. You vote by yourself. You vote by yourself plus 2 banked votes. That's 4. So you block Kim and Anthony or JM? And Kim.
Oh, I hate dumping on JM, but I think I have to because I'm not going to give Anthony 2 votes.
Okay, so then you give Gavin your 2 banked. You're blocked, so you get 1 back. We're keeping Carter. How do we feel about that? Do we feel okay with those numbers?
Okay, I'm okay.
You can come in.
We have seeds that we can do a lot with. I think that you do have a lot. If you wanted to Venus flytrap somewhere, I think that it's possible. But I wouldn't want it to be, you know. I do have some seeds. Do you have any?
I do, yes.
Okay. Seth, oh my god.
Yeah,
It's
no, I have a couple. Yeah, enough to start the bid for the uproot, but that's it. 3.
Yeah.
I have 4.
Do you want to uproot yourself?
A little,
Okay.
but it's just because I'm nervous
Yes.
about it. But at the same time, I guess that's a natural. I mean, if you have the same option, you know, I don't know, like you.
Yeah, right.
It's
I was in that position.
it's tough.
Is there someone in the house that y'all are scared of?
I'm a little scared of Ross.
He's a strong player.
He's a very strong
I
player.
was about to say, talk about a twist to the game.
Yeah, I'm
He
also
got
scared of
Venus
Dylan.
flytrap.
Yeah.
I'm like really intimidated by Dylan.
Wait, so how many do we have collectively here? How many
I
was
have
that?
4.
I have
Nope,
3.
I have 3.
Hmm.
You've none. What is your power again with that?
This
It just
is
puts
to
another
revive.
spy trap in the game.
Oh.
So it could be used
to
twice.
revive.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
revive Venus or put up an uproot.
Because if we can, all 3 of us on the block are all, like, we vibe with all of y'all. So I don't think that it would be in our best interest for any one of us to go home. Therefore, if we Venus flytrap someone that we think is going to come for any one of us next, then we can just avoid a
Wait, so
step.
we only have 9 total here, right? Though it's 10.
Yeah, but I can get more, I think.
I'm not completely sold, I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I'm not 100%.
I just like don't even know who you would.
Yeah.
It is really, really hard.
I would say, I'm not saying no, I'm not saying yes. Is what I'm gonna say. Just being honest.
Absolutely.
So I would maybe, let's go mix and mingle around.
Okay.
I have offered to help Ava get off if she can.
Oh, okay.
That was part of my plea of like, I'm gonna put you up.
And not get blood. Yeah, that makes sense.
And part of my thinking behind that was to help her get rid of her seeds.
Okay, yeah, no, probably a good idea. She's trying
So
to
if
get
I get Ava off, it's not because I have extreme loyalty to her.
Right,
I already told her I would.
Yeah,
I
and
think
you have
it'll
to follow
help clean
through.
out the seeds.
Yeah.
Is that gonna put blood on my hands with Kelby? Should I go talk to her?
I would go talk to her just in case.
Okay,
I would
okay.
go talk to her.
Okay.
While you still have the time.
I think though they're gonna have the numbers to take Seth down.
Is everybody
this-
on board?
In this sense, if I was voting and it was Seth and Kelby, I would vote to take Seth down.
Yeah.
But that
Do you know who Dylan's blocking?
I don't.
Okay.
He hasn't. I haven't talked to
I
him.
have to go talk to him because I feel like he'll block my vote. So.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Kelby.
So I'm safe this week. I've been on the block like twice already, so I'm happy to be safe. I am a little nervous for this round, but not as nervous as I usually am. So I'm just kind of playing the field, seeing how things go. I'm glad I don't have any power, and I'm also glad I'm just not on the block. I get to coast for a little bit. I'm really hoping that we can just follow through with the plan that Seth goes.
Okay, so basically me, Kelby, and Seth, we all vote the same basically every single time. So I don't really think that it's worth one of us going home because that just means that we lose a vote for us. So I'm thinking maybe we can Venus flytrap someone that we think is like not on our side.
Who do you want to Venus flytrap?
I really don't know. I'm just thinking of like who intimidates me the most. Dylan very much intimidates me. I don't know if you get that same feeling. Someone threw Seth out there. I like Seth. I don't want to see anyone go, but I think it would be a really fun TV moment if we Venus flytrap someone. I'm talking to a lot of people about it and I think it's probable. So if you would want to be part of the revolution,
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'll come back to you and say people that are on board so you can make your decision fully.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know.
One-on-one.
Ideal scenario, Seth or Ava go home. Doesn't matter to me which is which. They both scare me. Ava more so, I think she's more cunning. Complimentary, good for her. The idea of a Venus flytrap scares me because I think they would use it on me. I don't trust her. I'm not gonna pay to give someone a gun to shoot me. That's where I'm at.
I think if we all pitch in, we could Venus flytrap someone.
Who would you want to do?
Dylan, maybe.
Okay. What's your reason? Just
It's
dangerous.
He's scary. He intimidates me. He's so calm and collected.
I know.
And he has, I don't know, I can see the wheels turning. And he's said a lot of names, so. Also, it'd be such a cool moment in TV.
I need to think about it. I'm not ready to commit one way or the other.
Absolutely.
That scares me. And then if we do that, this one activates. So it's not like it goes away.
That's true. That is a name.
Pollinator.
You've named it?
Pippin.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pippin. Pippin gets activated, so it's not like the Venus flytrap
Pippin
goes
doesn't
away.
get activated. Pippin dies and comes back as Venus flytrap. So you're killing Pippin.
That would be so many points out of the game, though. It's improbable that would happen.
I need to think about that.
Absolutely.
That hurts my heart. Think about Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
But it's inevitably going to be played.
100%.
If y'all want to contribute,
Let
if you
us
say
know what
yes,
you want to do.
let me know, and I
Okay.
will tell y'all how many coins we have.
Okay.
We aren't gonna do it if we don't have enough coins.
It's going to take a big
yeah.
group effort
It's gonna
to
take,
pull that off.
that's 12.
I made a bargain with Ava that if she went up, I would help take her down. So I will be giving her my seeds to help her get uprooted. However, my loyalty still lies with you over her. From my thinking behind that was to get rid of her seeds. That was my thought too. So, and I think it pains me, but I think if you're up against Seth, he's going home. I am just like at this point manifesting that I'm hoping to stay. Yeah.
Would you contribute to the cause?
Sure. I'm not so sure about Dylan yet.
Yeah.
I do want to be on the side of the Venus flytrap when it happens because it will be unleashed.
No shit about that.
Yeah. I think I'm wrong about Dylan. I just think I haven't talked to him a lot, so I want to erase that.
I mean, he's pretty cool. No, listen, we're throwing things out there.
Who else? Who else is there? There's Anthony.
Again, I wish there was a villain that we could
Yeah, no.
be a heroic move to get them out. That's not possible.
Yeah, how close are we to Anthony?
Do you think either one of you are going to do uproot?
I don't want to do uproot.
You want to save
I'd rather.
your coins?
No. I'd rather spend my coins on the Venus flytrap.
What if we can't get there?
But it's very, very possible though, because if we 3, 6,
9.
9, we could probably get killed.
Ruby also has coins. Ruby said that
She would think about it,
and
yeah.
I are making stuff happen.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking towards Ava, but I'm open to Seth as well. I don't really care one way or another. They both have kind of screwed me over minorly.
I think so. I want to do Seth. John Michael's good for Seth.
So I'm gonna block John Michael's vote. I'm blocking John Michael and Kim. Just because I think Kim's using her banked votes here.
Yeah. I was thinking about using mine, and she was thinking about using hers. Against Seth.
On Seth?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you need to use your bank vote. I think it might be better to keep it for, unless you want to get rid of that.
I don't know. I kind of want to get rid of him, but like I think Ava is the more like schemy one of the two. I think Ava's gonna try and Venus flytrap me. So
interesting.
And she was like, "We'll just use it against someone that isn't on our side." You know who hasn't been on your side the whole game?
I wonder who it was.
Wonder who?
Well, do you think we should take it at Ava instead if she's gonna Venus flytrap you?
Well, if she Venus flytraps me, it doesn't matter. The round ends. We start again, and I'm not here.
Oh, you think she's gonna Venus flytrap this?
She's trying to gain money right
now.
now.
Oh, there's no way those people are giving her coins. They were just talking about voting her.
Okay.
I don't want to use a Venus flytrap right now unless someone else makes that.
If they try doing it,
we go on balls to the wall.
And I'm taking her out.
Absolutely. Is she the best person to take out Venus flytrap?
If she's leading the charge to do it, she's gonna do it again.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I think use it against her if she's gonna try and come at someone.
You're right. I was trying to think, is there anyone else that's like a bigger target to take? But no, if she's doing that, just put her there.
Okay. I think she wants to flytrap me.
I don't.
No.
I have no intention of using the flytrap this round.
No.
So you're not giving her?
No fucking way.
Y'all are so good to me. Thank you.
My,
I didn't think you would, but I was like, this is
the
where I'm
only
at.
thing I thought after that conversation is let's fucking Ava and Seth. I don't know when that happened.
It's been happening all game.
But let's get Kelby off the block. That way one of them has to go.
Okay.
Or, I mean, I guess we don't have to spend seats to make it happen.
Dylan and John Michael are good for Seth.
I think.
They're good to vote. John Michael's good to vote Seth?
Yeah.
Good.
Are you sure?
He said I'll do whatever. Yeah. He's like, I got you. Because he doesn't want to be left out of the majority vote.
Here's what I think we can do. I think Dylan will vote to get rid of Seth.
Dylan's going to vote for Seth?
I think Gavin will vote to get rid of Seth.
Okay.
I think JM will vote to get rid of Seth.
Uh-huh.
I think we bank y'all 2 votes.
Uh-huh.
And I think we have the numbers at that point.
Yeah.
Because then we literally have all 3 people that can vote voting for Seth.
Yeah.
And if they want to use some bank votes, they have to get up to 3 just to tie it. And then Ruby's not sending Kelby home against fucking Seth.
Ruby can't vote.
If it came to that tie.
Came to a tie, no, she's not sending. She might.
Flytrap.
If you're on board, I'm on board, Gavin and Ava, who's the most motivated, that's 12. We have 12.
Okay. We have 12?
If you two were both putting up, yeah, we got 12. And we
I don't know that I'm ready for it.
That's the only thing. That's.
I
don't
think it needs to be used later at like a vicious point.
Okay.
And I don't think that
So,
Dylan has done
alright, well, with
anything.
that being said, how do y'all feel about me approving them?
Hey, you do what you guys do.
Yeah.
Do you have the coin?
I have 3.
I'll be honest with you, I told Ava I would help her. Like, take herself off the block if she needed to, so you uproot, and then
No,
she
she's
tries
gonna come
to
back, she
uproot
has 3.
herself. And I have 3, and she asked me to promise her that I would help her if
Yeah.
somebody outbid her. Do you think she would try to come out on top of you?
Yeah.
Who can you get a seat from if she does that? Well, I haven't heard anyone
So that's the
say
thing. So she is very, very, very gung ho on flat trap, and I'm very okay with not doing
I
it.
think she's panicking.
She is. I mean, she's very. I think, and she's talking. She just threw names out just now.
Oh, really? What did
Like she went like, yeah, sell Dylan, and then when they tried to defend Dylan, she was like, can I take that back? Maybe Anthony. So she doesn't have a lot of conviction in any direction.
So
she is panicking, and with that said, that's where when I started hearing that, I mean, literally, I was more on board when we had our conversation earlier, and then she did seem very panicked, like just now, when trying to propose it to everyone, which I understand where she was coming from, because she does feel like we 3 do vote similar and are the same way. So I wouldn't be mad at all at the Venus flytrap being
It's
used.
just we're gonna use
Are we
all of
gonna
our
use it on
seats.
her? Is that what we're saying?
And she's being
Wait.
no.
Oh my god, I was like, what the hell? What's happening?
She said, well, 'cause she started with Dylan, and then when they were like, no, not Dylan, kind of vibe, she threw out just Anthony. And so that's the thing. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think
that's gonna wipe out all of our seeds.
Yeah. I said we don't do it this round.
Yeah. I don't. No.
So
Who can you go talk to get some seeds?
I can maybe get one from Ross probably because Ross isn't sold at all. Well, let me actually do that then. Probably.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Because you
No,
have
it's
3,
okay.
Ava has 3, I only have 2.
Are you planning on blocking my vote?
Yes, but
Figure.
not for the reason you think.
Oh, no. I just figured I was like, he's probably gonna block. I'm sorry. Okay.
No. So I was trying to think about it, and I'm thinking about doing you and him. I think if I give it to you, it's a valid vote, and I don't think you're at risk of losing anyone here. I might be wrong in that.
No.
I don't think any of your closer allies are on board.
No.
I know this is kind of in a shitty situation where I keep screwing
No,
you.
it's okay. I literally went back on you one time, so it's totally fine.
No. And like, I don't really view this as a problem. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think the banked vote is an issue for you.
No. Literally, I'm getting something in return. I don't mind not voting.
And the banked vote is so powerful. Let me see if you
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, no worries. You good?
I need to hide these 2. Can you hold on to them?
Got you, and I'll give them back to you after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also.
Tell Holly to put them in my.
Tell Holly that you gave me 2.
Tell Holly to put them back in my cup secretly.
After the vote. Okay. Also, my vote's blocked.
Oh, okay.
Just want to let you know.
Just tell Holly at any point.
Basically, we're very, very close to gathering enough coins for the Venus flytrap. Now, the issue is who do we use it on?
I think we want to flush it out of the game.
Okay.
I have no idea who would use it on. I'm all for using it, but I'm not set on it. But it sounds like there's enough people going for it this turn anyway.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Who do y'all think is the biggest threat in the game? Because that's who I'd look to take out.
Can we say names here
Yeah.
that we will not repeat?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
Being fully transparent, even though I like her, I do think Ruby's a pretty good threat long term. Being honest, I think she beats all of us in the finale. She has pretty good receptions with most people. That said, I don't want to necessarily see her go, so I don't know if we should use it on that.
I also am in cahoots with her, and I
Yeah.
think that
No,
she
I am
also
too.
is contributing to the cause. Not exactly sure, but
Did Ruby want to get Anthony out? She's been talking to me recently, like every turn we talk, and she becomes like less and less of an ally with Anthony.
okay.
She said she's ready to detach from him.
Interesting.
I could go talk to her and come back.
Yeah.
Would be one.
There's also John Michael. I love him.
I don't think we need a Venus flytrap
Yeah,
yet.
I don't know if there's anybody that's needing a Venus flytrap, but we need to get rid of the Venus flytrap before someone uses it on one of us.
Correct.
You know,
And-
Kim can
But
just refresh
it comes back.
Yeah.
Should we wait to flytrap until after
Maybe
Kim
we-
can't use it anymore?
That's a
When
final
does
eight.
it? When
That's a
does
final
her
eight.
power?
It's a final
end?
eight.
Final 8.
Okay.
So
That's gonna be a while.
you
Or-
could even use it at 8, because she doesn't have the coins to do anything.
Here's a grand thought. I'm sorry, Kim, but she has no coins right now, so she's not contributing to the cause. And if we take her out, her power's gone.
I don't think she has no coins.
She has no coins. I spoke to her.
I think she lied to you. But
Really?
yeah.
Interesting. We basically have 12 already. Okay. But there's enough coins in play that someone could bid higher than that. So we would appreciate your coins.
For who?
So here's the thing. There's 2 people whose names are up there. It's Anthony, who we know they're aligned with, but also is growing further apart, sort of thing. Yeah. And then also Kim, because if we take him out, then that means no more Venus flytrap for sure. Because she has that power. And also, Ross.
that's
Ross,
a good point.
He wanted to put her up, and he last minute switched.
I wanted to put her up too.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was standing right there when I was talking to Ross about it, and so I couldn't tell her. That's why I switched to you.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 coins. Can I just give you 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay, thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah. And then I'll go tell Holly. So
Okay.
yeah, that's what I
Awesome.
can do and feel good in my heart.
Yeah, yeah. Because this is like, I will be the one
Okay.
to do that. So
Okay.
y'all don't have to get your
Okay.
sorry. Thank you.
I'm scared shitless, bro. I have no idea what's gonna happen. That's all I gotta say. Yep.
So Ruby just gave me a coin, and Gavin, Seth, Dylan, they all said that they would contribute, so that means that we already have 12. But we want to have a little bit more because there's a lot of coins in play.
Yeah.
So we're worried about someone counterbidding. So what we do is we take Kim out because she was almost on the block. Ruby doesn't trust her. Ross almost put her on the block. And everyone's kind of been saying that they're worried about her.
Okay.
And then that gets rid of her power as well. And then also she was like, I feel like she was a swing vote always, but me, you, and Seth, we are all
Working.
yes, exactly. So it would be so horrible for us to
I
not
know.
have one another. Because I got you, you got me, you got Seth, Seth got us. So how about this? How about maybe you could donate some coins, and if we don't end up having enough, then I will return it to you and we will not play, and I will not say that you were a part of this.
So how many do you have right now?
I just have 4, but I'm about to get more.
Okay.
But I will not play without coming back to you and saying this is
Okay.
how many coins I have.
Okay, how about you go collect, see if you can get close, and I will see how many we have, because I only have 2.
Okay, Seth is putting all in as well.
How many does he have?
He's 3.
Okay, so that would be 7.
And then Gavin's putting 3 in, Dylan's putting 3 in, and I forgot who else, but we did the math and we have it. But we would like a bit more than 12 to be sure. I feel like though everyone's like, wait, get the coins, then come back to me. So I'm like, I want to have more coins to show that people actually are on board with this idea.
I'm just so scared.
I will give them right back to you and I won't tell anyone. I'll just say, I found these on the floor. I won't tell them who it's from. You can say no still, but it's me, you, and Seth. We are a good trio. None of us should go home.
I know. I will give you 1.
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay. And then if it doesn't work out,
I will give it back to you.
okay.
Thank you so much.
I felt like that was the only option she was giving me. Oh my god, now I need to go do damage control and tell everyone not to. I don't want Kim out.
I really like Ava, and I like her game plan. I like their game plan, and the first time she laid it out for me and Ruby, I was with it, and that's why I was kind of defending her here. But hearing her panic about it and then change, I lost a lot of confidence.
Did you?
Genuinely, and I do still like Ava, but
Yeah. No, I do too.
in that plan and what she's doing, I don't like that. So with
I don't know if
that,
I'm ready for a fly trap.
yeah. So with
Mentally.
that said, I was gonna come to you. I have 3. I was gonna ask if in return, you know, for putting myself on the block,
Yeah.
if I can maybe get a token for the
For that
for the
group.
recruit. You know, because I feel like I know Emma has 3, and then Ruby promised her 1.
Emma.
Not Emma. Why did I say
Kelby?
no.
Ava.
Ruby.
Ava. Ruby.
Ruby promised Ava some help.
If I had 4 or 5.
How many do you? Okay.
2.
Oh, yeah, that might be tough.
And I feel terrible, but I don't think I can.
No, you're fine. But you're not doing the 10, right? Like I said, the 12. You're not doing the
As
penis.
far as I'm concerned, right now, I'm not doing a fly
I don't
trap.
like the fly trap. Either.
Okay, so I just heard this fly trap thing. I'm not opposed to it, but the target's on Kim, and she's not that big of a threat long term. She's a floater. I don't think that's useful.
Ava is being very comfortable about
Yeah.
that fly trap.
I'm not giving my seats to no one. Least of all Ava.
I'm not opposed to using a fly trap,
Me neither.
but
I don't know.
Kim
I don't know
is
if
just
this
not.
situation. I'm not gonna get peer pressured into doing it. I'll do it if it's good for my game. But as much as I like Ava, I'm not gonna do her a friend a favor.
I think she might realize she might be on the outs here.
I-
She's trying to save herself more than anything
It's
else.
exactly what Seth said.
She's panicking.
That's the
Right.
word. I don't think I'm giving Ava any seats to do a fly trap. I'm not there.
Okay. Yeah.
She would have to do a lot of convincing because what I heard wasn't a good enough pitch.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I
I think
also
don't want to do a fly trap.
I think she's more scared than wanting
Yeah,
to
she's
make a move.
panicking.
Which is, I'm not saying I wouldn't be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's understandable. But I'm not there.
Yeah. So are you gonna uproot?
I don't know, especially now that she is that fourth, I don't have the tokens.
Okay.
I would need 2 more.
Okay.
I feel like if you're going for the fly trap, you have to have a target in mind. The fact that there's like
She's
she
just
was
throwing
she
people
was
out.
It can't
thinking
be just not me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at you.
So she may get uprooted because I helped her.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kelby might pull something out of her ass. I'm not sure.
I don't think she would have 2.
She just pressured me and I only gave her 1 seed
I gave her 1.
because I felt like I couldn't tell her no.
Oh, no.
But I didn't want to do that.
Kelby,
Okay.
we're playing a game.
I get
I
that.
know.
We're playing a game.
I know,
I
but
get
do y'all know her target?
She doesn't have one. It's
She was
literally about
It's
her.
Kim.
Oh.
She's not, I don't think she's gonna get enough to
Well, I'm hoping not, but now she can
But
say
if
that I
everybody's
gave
giving
her.
her 1.
she's not getting one from me.
Okay. Listen.
Kim's the target then.
No.
I'm not.
She's telling me Kim's target.
Would it be? No, this is evil.
I
Would
know.
it be wild to fly trap her?
Well,
Do we want to do that? Or is this just like a
I
crazy
just
idea? It's a
don't-
crazy
If we
idea.
don't do it, she's already on the block.
We just have to not let her get fly
But
trapped.
I think at this point she has her 3 seeds, my seed,
No.
her seed. She's getting off the block. So that leaves you 2.
Fuck.
So I have a ton of people that are willing to donate to the cause. People don't want to actually put their coins in the bucket until we have confirmed people. But basically I'm telling people you can put the coins in and I will see if we have enough. If we don't have enough, I will distribute the coins back to you and we will not say if you put in coins or how many coins you put in. We have secured the numbers for it. They just want actual proof they are willing to contribute. But here's where y'all might not agree. We're thinking, as of right now, it is very, very possible that 2 Venus flytraps will be put into play because of this and then
the pollinator.
Kim. So Kim was almost put on the block and a lot of people are saying her name and she has the power, so we might as well just take out the power and say no more Venus flytrap.
I'll be honest with you. I have 0 seeds. So I cannot contribute.
Okay.
I have none. Because I use it on the uproot.
Okay.
So I cannot contribute.
Okay.
So you want to Venus flytrap Kim? Okay.
And everyone else I've spoken to said yes, but they want physical proof.
Who have you spoken to?
I've spoken to Gavin, Dylan, Seth, Ruby, and Kelby.
Okay.
And they all said they're putting in seeds for this.
Okay. I don't feel comfortable with my seeds leaving my bucket.
Okay.
Just-
But would you be willing to like verbally like tell someone else like yes, I'll put it in if it works?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't want to commit one way or
Okay.
the other. Just
All right.
what? Let's use the Venus flytrap so there's no more Venus flying. Okay.
Did you tell her those are mine?
I thought I had none.
Here's what I'm telling people. If y'all put them in, we can count how many we actually have. If we do not have enough, I will return the seeds to you and not say you contributed. But if y'all are not comfortable with taking him out, I understand that, but view it this way. Venus flytrap is going to happen eventually. Would you rather be 2 possible Venus flytraps or get him out because she has that power and then no more Venus flytraps?
I'm either giving all my power away or getting this huge, which I guess it's not a bad game move to like be the person to do the Venus flytrap.
I'm
but
doing it. Either way.
do you have enough?
I have enough from verbal, but people are saying I will not put your thing in unless I see the other numbers. So maybe if we could get everyone that said yes into a room here, or
Who said yes?
Here's my thing, is it sounds like a false dichotomy that either we get Kim out now or there's a second Venus flytrap. I think the third option is not doing a flytrap until 8 when it expires. Because that's another way to prevent a second flytrap. If someone brings up the idea of a flytrap, we have enough people to combat that.
But do y'all really trust him?
I can't hand my seeds over to you knowing that you're gonna buy a Venus flytrap and that I don't get to make that decision. Not right now.
So you're saying like you don't want it to be Kim? Or like,
I'm saying that I don't think now's the right time to do a Venus flytrap.
okay. If it was me and Calvin, what would y'all think?
It depends on who gets blocked. I don't know who's getting blocked.
Yeah.
Has Dylan told you who's blocking?
No.
I think she really wants to play it and everybody's getting wrapped up in it.
Yeah, I did. I got wrapped up in it and I felt pressured and I gave her one.
She's very charismatic.
I know.
And she's like,
I'm a very pressured Polly.
Did she tell you who she wants to use?
Yeah.
3 different people.
Yeah, she just told me Kim because she said let's use him on Kim, get the pollinator out so there's no more Venus flytrap.
Well, that's not how that works.
That doesn't make sense. Like we're gonna use the Venus flytrap so there's no more Venus flytrap in the game. That's how the power just works. I think she just wants to make a big flashy move.
I also think she's trying to save her ass because she's worried about herself.
But at this point, she has enough seeds
She
to take herself off.
Yeah.
But she's not doing it.
And she should.
Yeah. How terrible would that be if I could be like, you know, my seed back?
I don't think that's terrible at all.
Okay, so that's my question. If we want to switch to Ava because of all this chaos. Because, to be honest, it's kind of annoying. And
If we have the numbers to get one of them out this time, we'll still have the numbers next time.
that's true. That's true.
I think she's desperate.
I think so too. But she also collected a bunch of people's coins. And if she goes out with those coins, they're burned. She should have like 5 or 6.
So she could just uproot herself.
Oh no, she should uproot herself.
She should uproot herself. Truly desperation. I think let's still stick to the plan of Seth because that's what everyone's kind of on. I personally don't think it's wise to flip last second because I don't think we're gonna have time to talk about it.
Okay.
We talk about it. We're like,
Alright, cool.
Well, now I'm shitting my pants because if we don't do it, then people are gonna come after me because I was trying to do it.
I don't know if that's the case. I view what just happened as one of two things: a panic move or a power move. And
Power baby.
you didn't strike me as a panicker.
And there's still time to uproot as well.
I mean, the problem is that who do we? They're equal.
Let me tell you something, you know. I don't like the chances of you and Seth both getting out of this round. And that's not a me thing. That's a what I'm hearing thing. And so, I know that you're close with him, but you might have to look out for number 1.
Are you saying that?
I would play uproot.
Okay, but all right. If it was me and Toby, who would you vote for?
I can't vote.
Well, like if you could, like I'm trying to like see where the house is at.
I would keep you.
Okay, well, okay.
I think go by up.
I'm inclined to have Seth uproot. I don't know why.
At the possible expense of you going home.
I think it's between you and Seth.
Okay, alright, I'm going.
Make a move.
You know I got your back after what the hell you did for me, so what's up?
Because my heart just sank to my stomach because I walked into that nasty Emma's room. Everyone's in there chit-chatting, and I don't know who the VTF is going for. I know she's asking. And last I heard, it could have been me.
You did me a favor, so I'm gonna let you know.
She's trying to do the Venus flytrap.
Use it onto you.
Yep.
So She's trying to get people together at the moment to do it. And she asked Anthony, and when she left the room, Anthony was like, what the hell? So Anthony is not contributing. She said people are on board, but nobody has physically given her the seeds because they don't feel comfortable. So they want to do it all apparently, they all want to do it all at once.
I don't think anybody wants to do the Venus flytrap.
Who are they trying to fly trap? Do you know?
Kim.
Oh, Kim.
So
She was flip-flopping. When she was like...
Oh, she was flip-flopping, yeah.
She was going for Ross, then she went for me.
No, that's how she works. It's very much flip-floppy. So what I'm understanding is they want to go for you, but she seemed on board. I haven't talked to anybody else about it. I just heard about it 2 minutes ago.
I feel safe in their hands. It's just her, you know?
Yeah, I can't imagine seeing like Gavin or Dylan, especially for you because I know you're close with them. So I just don't think they would do that.
I'm trying to think if maybe we should uproot Seth to where Ava's not being able to be uprooted.
Okay.
That one almost made me feel better.
Okay. So you would You would like to uproot Tiff and get out Ava? I think that would be a fantastic idea. I think it would be good.
But she now has one of my seeds, and so...
Go get it back. Maybe?
What was the last thing y'all were talking about? Are y'all still trying to go Venus flytrap?
She was still trying. I'm not a part of that.
Okay, how do you feel about just uprooting yourself?
She has 5 tokens because of the ones she collected from you and someone else. One sec.
Well, it's me.
Oh, hey.
Okay, cool.
Can I come in?
Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking, what if we uproot him? That way she's forced on the block.
Okay.
I would need, that's the thing, I have 3. I would need 3 more because I know she has 5.
Yeah, but no, that one I gave her was for specifically.
You could say it has to be for a flytrap. You can go up to her.
Yeah, and I could get it back.
So that still puts her at 4 though from the one
That still
you
puts
gave.
her at 4.
Yes.
I mean, how do you feel about uprooting yourself?
How many do you need?
I would need 3 more because I know she has 5, so I would need to bid enough to.
But
where
if
she
I
can-
get my one back.
You can do that.
Go
Yeah.
get
Kelby, go get it.
Hey, can I receive?
But like, look, I'm not kind of.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Oh. Has anyone ever bid on this round? No. Okay.
Okay, Ava has bid 3 seeds on uproot.
Whichever one of them uproots, the other one's going. He'll be safe. So easy both of these. So you want to go talk to Dylan. Make sure Dylan's still on board. I'm gonna make sure that Anthony has got James on board. Kelby doesn't spend seats here. Seth,
Yes.
Seth Kelby's good. Is on the block. So Seth goes home. Okay. Hey. Great job. That was a lot of shit to navigate.
Are you using the one I gave you?
I'm giving it back to you right now.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah. What's the consensus?
Every man for themselves. People. There's no way to get us all in the room who want to do the fly trap and do it right now. People are saying it's too early, so therefore the fly trap is not happening.
And I may not be a scared bitch.
I'm a scared bitch.
Yeah. I peed my pants a little bit whenever she brought up that idea. A little bit.
So that puts her at 4, and I would still need. I know it's a lot to ask. So I would still need 2 though.
I have a 0.
Oh, okay.
So
I know
I'll give
I have
you
2
1.
left.
I'll give you 6.
Oh my god.
okay.
Is that enough?
That's real. No, that is very real of you. And then she's going to get down her back. No, that is like, you're proving a lot here. Thank you. It was very kind of you.
Yeah.
Wow. What a woman, huh?
I know.
Yeah.
That's Ruby.
Thank you, Ruby.
Listen, I said I was gonna play a loyal game.
You are. And you're proving that, and you
This-
have
this
my fealty.
You saw this.
One's gonna
Yeah,
say
I got
This
it.
better not come back to bite me in the ass.
it.
Okay?
Oh my
Because
goodness.
listen,
Look, gonna be frank with you, I was very close with Ava and she lost me. It sucks because she was sitting there throwing names. Her panic and the way that she just tried to gun for people like that. I don't want to be an ally that close to somebody that undecided.
You need to go tell Holly that you.
Oh, okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I purchased an uproot.
Okay.
Really? Cool.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. You feel good?
Cool.
Okay.
Are you gonna? What are you gonna do?
Oh, did you? Ava just played Upper. You guys didn't hear that?
Oh, I did not.
So I think the group getting set.
That's crazy.
Are we okay with that?
To get him out?
It's
Fine with him going.
Ava's like
really
in shambles right now, so
I
I,
know.
don't think she'll be a threat.
Yeah.
No, but with that Venus flytrap,
She was trying to Venus flytrap.
I know.
Yeah.
So they're thinking, oh, let's try to get Seth uprooted himself, beat out Ava, and then it would be Ava and Kelvin on the.
Did Seth have a coins for that or seats?
I think
He might have gotten it. Yes,
Good.
he needed 3 more. I don't know if they gave it to him.
Interesting.
Me and Ross said it's just up to who uproots, because it's definitely not
Plan
me.
is to uproot Seth so that she's forced with me.
You talked about that with
Seth.
Okay. You giving seats to this? Dylan and Gavin know to whichever one of them doesn't get uprooted, whichever one of them is on the block with you, to vote them out.
At this point, I'm like, let's get Ava out. She just threw 3 people's names under the bus.
Whatever you feel comfortable with, Dylan and Gavin know what to do.
But we just need to make sure that he wins the uproot. He has 3, so he
It doesn't
needs-
matter which one of them wins the uproot. The other one is going against you and they don't have the votes.
Yeah, but Ava just threw people's names out. I don't know.
That's an easy target next round.
That's true. Okay, yeah. Whatever.
What a psychotic laugh.
I'm just like, oh. Yeah, I'm like, I'm just over it.
4 up for this
My
uproot.
brain's mush.
Okay, Seth has bid 4 seats on uproot. Hey y'all.
Hi.
Okay, last call. Okay, and with that, Seth has purchased uproot for 4 seats.
Good job, buddy.
And these got returned to Ava.
I got you.
Okay.
Thank you very
Seth, what would you like to do with your uproot?
Use it on myself.
Okay, Seth has been uprooted, which means our final nominees for the round are Ava and Kelby. Remember, your seeds vanish when you're banished. Okay, Tulip, whose votes will you be blocking?
I'm gonna block Kim's and John Mike's.
Okay, Kim and John Michael, your votes have been blocked. Who are our voters then? Who does that leave us with? Okay.
Friends.
All men. 4 voters, come get your voting chips.
So can I split up my coins across some people?
Of course.
Okay. So
Okay, so right now you currently have 3. Can you find your cup? Right, here we go. Okay, so go ahead and put them wherever you would like.
so I would like to give 2 to Gavin.
Okay, and he's right here.
You can just place them on top, put them inside.
Oh, okay.
That way you don't see how many are in there.
Yeah.
And I would like to give 1 to Seth.
Okay. And his is right here.
I want to pretend like I'm giving my seeds away and then just staying here for a minute. Just so it looks like I think I have the votes to stay. And if not, you know what? Then no one deserves my seeds, so.
How's your day going?
Good.
So basically, Gavin expressed to me that people are gunning for me and Seth, and I said, no, I do not want that to happen. So I decided that I would try and get people to get Kilby out. But then, so I put up an uproot for myself, hoping that you would stay in, and then you outbid me, and then explain.
That's where we are now.
Yeah.
So the way that happened, and again to be completely honest and frank, I didn't even get the chance to actually talk to you because we kept being in those settings, but I got lost a little bit on the Venus flytrap after we switched targets for the third time. When we went from Dylan back to Anthony for a bit, thrown out, and then to Kim, I felt that we weren't in a good enough direction.
Yeah.
And that's just where I was with it. And so when I got in the room with Kelby and Ruby and there was one of the fellas in there, I was given an extra token so I could do the 4 every.
Wait, I'm sorry, I got lost.
They gave me, like, when I was in a room with those 3 or 4 people, I was given. That's why I was able to outbid, even though I was being transparent with you earlier. Like I didn't lie to you about having 3.
No,
Like I had 3 the whole
absolutely.
time.
Okay, so now when
they
you're
said
walking,
that you know where my loyalty lies though, because they said
that's what I was about to confirm.
they said that I just jumped at the opportunity to keep myself safe because someone in that room wanted you to be more so the option, and therefore it was a strategic move on their part to give me that token.
Was it someone voting? Only men are voting. It's you, Gavin, Anthony, and Dylan.
No.
Okay. So I can count on you to not vote for me?
No, you have my word.
Okay.
You have my word.
Okay.
As bad, I'm gonna say,
Scout's honor?
I'm gonna say as bad as I feel because we are close. Like I made that promise to you, and I'm not gonna break it.
All right, everyone, we've reached yet another banishment. Our 2 remaining nominees have one last chance to beg and plead for your vote. Ava, kick us off.
So guys, first of all, I know everyone's saying this, but I truly appreciate y'all's friendship, and I click with every single person in this room. With that being said, I love playing games. I love how everything falls into place and the strategy of it. So I volunteered sometimes to be on the block or to do things that maybe other people will not want to do, like be the sunflower. So if you keep me around, I continually volunteer myself for tribute, and that could be something that could be valuable. And I just, I hope that y'all consider keeping me in. But also, you're amazing, and I love playing with you. And I hate that I'm sitting next to you.
Samesies. Okay.
Thanks, Ava. Come on, Kelby.
Okay, well, y'all are all so great. I love playing with y'all. If you think I benefit your game, please keep me. If not, I understand it is a game. But I'm going to be really sad watching y'all play while I'm just sitting here playing with y'all. So,
Thank you, Kelby. Okay, Ava, Kelby, what's
easy.
the 4-1?
It's gonna be Ava. Nothing personal. It's just the game, but truly some crazy moves in this round. There was a I was almost certain that if she got a Venus flytrap, she was gonna take me out. I'm not gonna contribute money to that. So sorry.
I wish it wasn't as easy, because I do like Ava and Kelby very much, but Ava's kind of spiraled out of control these last few rounds, from her nomination cycle to the whole pretend Venus flytrap thing. It's just not good for me. Plus she's wanting to target Kim, and Kim and I, so sorry, girly.
There it is. All right, thanks, Dylan.
Ava, my girl, my day 1, my negative day 1. Known her since before I got here. We said we would vouch for each other for as long as we could, but she has been acting so chaotic in that house that there's nothing I can do to protect her anymore without obviously giving away that I'm allies with her. So it pains me very much. I'm voting for Ava.
All right.
And I haven't told her. So.
Kelby and I were there. No, first, that was my first one. And then Ava proved how loyal she was in that first round, and then was very, very good about sticking true to that. She lost me though this round by being a bit undecided with her desire to use the Venus flytrap. It went from, just 3 different players in a matter of a couple minutes. So with that, with all of that said, though, I'm still gonna put the vote for Kelby, but I also am okay with that and confident that like Ava's still gonna go. I just mean to express that that's kind of how I'm feeling. But I still vote for you. I'm gonna vote for Kelby. So.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Seth.
Yeah, of course.
We have the results from our banishment by a vote of 3-1. Ava, you have been banished from the greenhouse. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for playing, Ava.
I just want to say I literally had so much fun playing with y'all. I did do a previous show, and with that one I was like way more conservative and like go with the flow. So I decided, you know what? Screw it. I want to make some money moves, and I did try to make a lot of money moves tonight, and it didn't work, but at least I tried.
So. All right. My top 9, right? Congratulations. So in a Greenhouse season 4, number 1 first. We're gonna do a little Don't Wake Daddy, okay? That's what it was called.
Yeah.
And having never played this, these are the rules that I'm gonna give for this next board game of Don't Wake Daddy, okay? And those rules are, we're going to bed. Okay, but seriously, we've had a great day 1. What stars you all are. Icons, legends, the moments, if you will. And here's the thing. So tomorrow, we're gonna kick it off, and it is like pedal to the metal to the end. And who will win the greenhouse?
What have you?
We won't know until Daddy wakes back up. Are you, Daddy? You know.
Yeah.
If I get to sleep, yes.
Okay. We kick off the second day of filming next time on The Greenhouse Season 4.